And Once Human Mobile is finally here. Global launch dropped today, and in this video, we're gonna do a full walkthrough of the game along with some tips and tricks. For those that don't know, Once Human Mobile is an open-world post-apocalyptic survival game. It's completely free to play and has zero pay to win. Yup, you heard that right. World first, no pay to win survival game on mobile. What a time to be alive. This game is absolutely incredible. For my Arena Breakout homies, think of it as Arena Breakout but open world survival with RPG elements. You shoot, you loot, and you go back to your base to craft better gear, which you then take into dungeons that you raid, fight big bad bosses, and extract with spicy loot. As a whole, Once Human Mobile is a survival game that has deep RPG mechanics, open world map, base building, PvE, PvP, dungeons, big bad bosses, crafting, events, fancy skins, driving, pets, and it also has a deep story campaign that you follow to progress. This game legit has it all. It's actually been out on PC for some time, and check this out. It's crossplay and an exact one-to-one copy of the PC version. Yup, everything. Another world first. Anyway, I played this game on PC for a while and also on mobile, so I kinda know what I'm doing. Now then, I'm gonna jump in with my homie King YT to not only show you guys how the game plays out, I'll also give you some spicy tips and tricks to help you hit the ground running from day one. But before that, mobile players that registers and download through my link will get over 1,000 free premium items. You'll basically get 2 months worth of free stuff, including premium skins, to help you catch up with the general player base, which are the PC folks. So, no new player struggles. Right then, let's jump in. Right, so after you make your character, you'll spawn in this little room here. Welcome to the tutorial zone. Pay attention to everything because you'll be taught very important stuff in here. Also, don't skip the cutscenes. They tell you the main story quest and what your actual purpose is. After the tutorial room, you'll spawn in this house, the final part of tutorials. This is where you'll learn about the survival aspects of the game. So things like crafting, pets, your first boss fight, and also your first sneak peek into the heavy RPG elements of the game. Right, so we got some gear. This is where the heavy RPG elements come in. Every single piece of armor and weapon has their own stats. So on the right hand side, you get all the basic stats up here, and then you get the set bonus. So you can get up to 4 set bonuses depending on how many pieces of items you're wearing. One of them, you get movement speed boost, second melee, third HP, fourth gathering speed. You get 6 item slots for you to wear, and you can combo these sets to match your build that you want. So if you just want the movement speed bonus and the melee from this set, then just wear 2 pieces, and then wear 2 pieces from something else to get pollution resistant HP, so on and so forth. With weapon, it's a little bit different, but I'll show you that later. Now go to this workbench and craft a crossbow, the only thing you can craft. Then go to the supplies workbench right next to it and craft some arrows. Sorry about the video, by the way, guys. Forgot to fix it. I do fix it soon though. Anyway, head outside and loot the box on the right because now it's showtime. Just keep shooting the antenna for weak point damage and you're done. Congrats, you've defeated your first boss. Now grab this new deviant to add to your collection. Oh, it escaped? Never mind. Don't worry, that's meant to happen. It's supposed to teach you that you can actually fail to catch them. But while you're in this place, start collecting materials. So when you get to the real world, you've already got them. Walk up to the water and collect dirty water. You'll boil this into drinking water later. Around 60 will do. Now mine some copper deposits to build and craft stuff with. Don't worry, you already have a basic axe to mine and log with. Just walk up to the deposits and tap this button to start mining. Get around 200. And finally, grab some logs. You'll need this to build your base with. Grab 200 maybe. That'll do. After collecting all of those, go back inside the house and speak with Mitsuko, and the bird will pop up again to remind you of his alpha status. After speaking with them, go to the front door and get ready for the real world experience. You'll be given 3 locations to drop into. Choose any, it doesn't really matter.
Infested with stardust. It looks like the monoliths here have been reactivated too.
Welcome to the real Once Human Mobile experience. You're now flying. Well, gliding. Gliding is basically triggered when you jump off of a high enough surface or cliff. While you're gliding, you use stamina, which is the icon here. Once this depletes, you will drop like a sack of potatoes and you could die if you fall too high. You can press jump to cut off from the glider to dive down faster, and press jump again to start gliding again. Be careful when jumping from gliding. There's a cushion when you activate gliding as you dive down. You don't stop the falling immediately. So if you activate gliding too late, you'll hit the floor and break your legs. And when you break your legs, you'll move slow for some time and take damage. Fractures heal over time though, so it's not that bad. Let's build our first base. Don't worry where you place it for now. You can literally move your entire base with one click later. Right, so now let's set up a territory. Your territory is where you can build your base, where you can set up your base. But you can't build your territory if there's someone too close. So when you pop your territory like this, you can see that white outline? That's your territory. You cannot build your territory right next to someone. Pop my territory here.
Nice work.
It's the first one.
Unlock some memetics from Mitsuko.
So he's telling me to access my memetics. I call it memes. Memetics is basically your blueprints for crafting and building. So you want to go into navigation bar. You go into meme screen. You go into memes. And then you go and grab your memes. You get meme points if you have a look at the top right. The thing that looks like a DNA. 6. That's your meme points. You get memes. You get meme points every time you level up. Now we got the memes to build a furnace and disassembly bench. Let's build a furnace first. Before you can actually build a disassembly bench, you need copper ingots. Remember when I told you to mine stuff in the tutorial earlier? You're welcome. Go to the furnace and craft 10 copper ingots with the mats you mine. First, make 10 charcoal. Once they're finished, collect them. Now, make 10 copper ingots. It's gonna take around 30 seconds to make, so let's multitask. Survival games is about efficiency, so go farm materials while you wait. When you get back, they'll be ready and you have new material. Oh, by the way, if you pre-registered using my link, don't forget to check your mail for some premium freebies. Right then, the ingots are ready. Walk up to the furnace and quick collect the ingots by tapping this button. Ta-da! So we built a disassembly furnace. So what happens is, whenever you go out into the world to do some exploration, which is what we're gonna do later, you're gonna collect materials which are raw. So these raw materials, you need to disassemble them first, put them in here, and then it'll make them into crafting materials for you. But we haven't got any materials yet, so. Right, we're getting thirsty and hungry. Let's sort that out. Go to memes, logistics tab, grab the primary stove and dishes 1 memes, then build the stove. But wait, now that you're in the real world, you can start meeting up with your friends and check this out. Oh, he's on PC, chat! Yo, that's crazy! Chat, he's on PC! What the hell? Yup, this game is cross-platform. Absolutely bonkers. We'll meet up and play more with King later. Not much we can really do for each other right now. We both gotta set up our bases and that's super easy to do on your own. Just keep watching. You'll see me carry him later on. So it gave us materials. So let's say I've been running around, right? I've been running around doing exploration, which is what I'm going to tell you later. Exploration is a specific thing. So I'll say that to you later. So you go into this assembly bench. You put all the materials that you got, which is the scraps, the raw materials. Disassemble. And then you get all these scrap materials, right? You get all these crafting materials. Thanks to my ADHD, I still haven't built a goddamn stove. And now I'm buying the memes for the workbenches. I mean, these are important anyway, so the stove can wait. Grab the primary supplies workbench, essential armory, and ammunition memes. Then build the supplies workbench and the gear bench right next to it, as you'll often use them both back to back. We can make our first weapon. We've actually got some blueprints already, guys. Yo, King! Bro, we've got a Doombringer shotgun. This is a gold shotgun, bro. So this is where RPG element kicks in for weapons. On the right-hand side are the stats for your weapons. You need to scroll down, and then every weapon has its own special abilities. Yeah, we're crafting that one, gang. Yep, we're crafting this one, gang. Now, we go to the supplies workbench and craft some shotgun ammo. While we wait for the ammo to finish crafting, let's check out some skins. Ooh, free cowboy skin, baby. Let's get it. Back to the ammo. Let's go collect them and head out. But before that, let's finally build a goddamn stove. Now, you can use the stove and start making some drinking water from the dirty water you collected earlier. And here, I'll teach you about the special hydration and hunger mechanics. If you drink beyond your max hydration bars, you won't become thirsty for 20 minutes. Likewise, if you do the same with food, you don't become hungry for 30 minutes. There are also certain foods that give you special buffs. You can unlock most of the recipes by buying their memes. Some of them, you'll need to find in the open world. Anyway, we are now finally ready to to explore. The main story quest is taking us to a place called Deadsville. You can open your map and click on the Deadsville icon and teleport there. But do bear in mind guys, teleporting uses energy links, which is the game's currency. Try not to teleport too often. You'll need energy links for crafting high level gear later, and trust me, it's not that easy to farm them. Once you've teleported there, you'll go through a bunch of tutorial stuff, so pay attention to them. After all the tutorials and dialogue, you'll get your first vehicle, a motorbike. But before that, you can finally use V. You know, the bird. V gives you commissions. Commissions are super important. Commissions are the fastest way to level up and earn tons of rewards. As soon as you unlock him, grab your commissions. You get a bunch of random commissions and you can choose up to 5 per week. Grab them as soon as possible, as most of them you do anyway as you play. Right then, on your bike, pretty much the best vehicle for traveling, especially for solo players. They're fast, turns well, and doesn't use much fuel. Oh yeah, vehicle needs fuel and repairing over time. Try not to crash them often so you don't have to repair them often. Mission time! Missions are markers that you place on the map and then track will produce a route that leads you to them. Literally Google Maps. Sometimes the route doesn't show up. Just log out and relog and they should come up. After you follow the quest line, it will take you to your first exploration zone. Exploration zones are a very important part of the game. This is where you'll get crafting materials from to not only craft weapons and gear with, but to also upgrade them with. And trust me, you'll need loads. Each exploration zone comes with these purple labeled tasks. Complete them all to get completion rewards, which are more crafting material. Every exploration, you go to look for mystical crate, weapon and armor crates, activate rift anchor. That's the basics. After clearing the exploration, you get the rewards. So this is the rift anchor. So you want to find this thing that shoots up as soon as you can and then activate it. And then you get Stardust Swords and also Stellar Planula. I'm going to explore this with King right now. So I believe, where's the mystical crate here, King? For some reason, my recording didn't pick up his mic, but here's what he said. Hey Ice, first of all, big fan. It's an honor to be playing with you. And yes, your majesty, the mystical crate is up on the roof. Right here, sire.
Oh, here it is. Yeah, so some of these are really hard to find.
One thing worth noting is that mystical crates in these zones are hidden and can be quite tricky to find, but they contain loot that are hard to find, like rare weapons. The best thing to do is grab your mates and explore with them to cover more grounds quicker.
So I'm guessing the gear box is around here. I think I've got it here though.
It's inside a shed, your highness Ice. Right this way.
Right, so the gear crate is in here apparently. Here it is, chat. Weapon crate. Lovely. Right, so we just completed our birdie quest and also the exploration quest, so we got a bunch of free stuff.
For those that likes to cheese things though, there are interactive maps you can use to find where everything is. As you explore, you'll level up, and every 5 levels you unlock specialization. These specializations define your character's role and usefulness. You can be a crafting specialist, mining specialist, PvP specialist, and many more. Choose wisely. The effect selection you get are random and you can only select one per tier, and once you've chosen, that effect is semi-permanent. You can reset it, but you'll need this reset stim, which are hard to come by. Moving on, the main storyline will eventually take you to meet Mary next to the monolith. Before you talk to her, move your base nearby.
Right, let's just place our base down here. So this is the other good thing about base building in this game. Going to build territory. On the top right, it says territory relocation. Tap that, and then you can relocate your territory, your base, immediately. It has a 10-minute cooldown though.
Now go to your memes, building tab, and grab the basic storage meme. Then place it wherever you want. Check this out. Any materials you place in storage units are automatically accessible from any production facility like furnace and workbenches. So you don't need them on your character to craft with. This means you won't get overweight. Oh yeah, when you're overweight, you move slower and deal less damage. Once you've done all that, go to Mary and grab the quest. It will lead you to your first monolith just up this road. Monoliths are settlements like exploration zones, but bigger and contains the main boss for the region that you're in. These are bosses that you'll need to kill in order to progress in the game. And just like exploration zones, monoliths also have exploration tasks, but just a little harder. So again, the best thing to do is grab your mates and clear it with them. Inside the main compound is the monolith itself. This is where you'll find the boss room. You'll also find gear and or weapon crates in here, so make sure you explore inside. And deeper into the building is the boss portal. Solo players can start this on their own, but in a team, the party leader is the only one who can start it.
Here we go, guys! First boss, guys. This is gonna be your first real boss experience. And he is annoying. He's not really difficult to beat, he's just very annoying.
We are still Legion!
Right, now he's gonna hide, and you've got to eliminate the nest sacks that comes out in a minute. No! Why did you go in ADS, you fool?
Over here, Ice. Grab the minigun and let's pulverize.
Gimme, 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 gimme. Where is he? Come on! Lovely. There you go, chat. There you go. Come on! Lovely. There you go, chat. There you go. After every boss fight, you get to claim, you get to try and catch these deviants. Oh, nice, we got it. That's a really nice deviant. That's my favorite one. Make sure you pick this up, treasure chest, for the boss loot. Crit boost talent. So now we've got better loot. Exit dungeon. Confirmed. Lovely.
When you leave the boss room, you'll need to report back to Mary, who just happens to be right next to your base. Thanks to me. Oh, by the way, you can teleport to your base for free, but it has a 10-minute cooldown. You can also teleport to your friend's base if you wanted to, and vice versa. Once you get back to your base, just follow the quest line. Through following your quest line, you'll be able to unlock the next region, Chalk Peak. It's a higher level area with materials for higher level crafting and building, and the first dungeon, also known as silos. Once you reach the first silo, you should relocate your base next to it, so if you die inside, you can just spawn right next to it. Silos have different names. They also have different bosses and monsters inside. This silo is called Sigma. Silos are a great place to farm materials as well as weapons and mods. It's a very easy dungeon, so just jump right in with your friends and let it rip.
Right, securement silo Sigma. Is it once human? Yes, sir. Holy mother of John Wick, he came out of nowhere. Yeah, these guys respawn.
Yo, I'm almost dead. What the fuck?
I got you, bro!
They all just pushed me.
Oh, that's delete. That's already dead eyes, but okay. Shotguns are really good if you hit all of your shots. Until you have to freaking reload. Come on, bro, hurry up. Where do we need the Rosetta card for? I don't understand.
Means for other places, other silos, or other like.
I don't know what the point of those mirrors things are, chat. I really don't. Right, I'm gonna start working on the boss. Work on the boss. I'm gonna work on these ads. Are you dead?
No, just kill his minions. If you kill the minion, he counts towards you. Just ignore the boss. So you can get your 50 kills. Let me show you keep it low.
Oh, don't die.
Okay.
No, don't shoot me. I think that's it.
I think so. Yeah, let's just kill him. You can just do it again.
Oh, wait, there's a room downstairs, I think.
What room? Where?
No, I lied. Nice one. Lovely jovely, chat.
Well, I'm level 25.
Oh my god. How? You were level 21!
I just completed one more. I'm in week 3 for the commissions now.
What the hell, chat?
What a day though, gang. We made a lot of progress indeed. We're gonna park it right here and maybe turn this into a series. There's definitely a ton of info for you guys to start from here. What are you waiting for? Download the game now using the link I pinned in the comments below. Oh yeah, come and join my server and let's play together. Check out my live streams to find out what server I'm playing on. Peace!